Yeah, your girl, Little Bacon Bear, hanging out with another winner of KYS Versus, and his name is Moody.
What's up? What's up? Good morning.
Good morning, Moody. Well, first off, what's the origin of your name? You don't seem very moody thus far.
Nah, so my real name is Mahmood. And ever since I was in kindergarten, I just remember teachers always used to mispronounce my name, call me Muhammad and all this Mahmud and all this random. But Moody was like the end of my first name. And it kind of just came naturally, you know. I've been calling myself ever since kindergarten. My mom calls me that. My dad calls me that. All my friends call me that. So Moody just stuck with me. And then, I just wanted to keep it real. And that was like what I wanted my artist name to be, just because it was something familiar with me. That's what everybody called me by. And it just speaks, it's a great name, you know what I'm saying?
I
Moody
like it. I
music,
think it's
you feel
fitting. I
me?
think
Like
it's
I feel like
fitting, especially
it's
with the
fitting,
story.
and yeah, nah, it's definitely cool. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? I want to kind of, work my music around that type of vibe, or you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it just fits with everything.
No, I see the vision for it. I do have to ask your ethnicity just because, like, when I was hearing some votes, I was like, whose auntie is this? And who is calling in for my man's Mahmood here?
Nah, for sure. All right, so my mom is Moroccan and my dad is German and Palestinian. So,
Palestinian,
you know what I'm
German,
saying?
and Moroccan.
Yeah, yeah.
They got all good food.
Oh, everything. Anything you want. Anything you want. And my dad a great cook too. My mom too. Both of them. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? They grew
okay.
up
I
they
love
grew up
that.
in the food industry. Catered a lot of like weddings and stuff like that. Did a bunch of stuff. So always good food.
Well,
You know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
damned. I'll
Yeah,
be
if you a
damned. Well,
guest,
nice
if
to
you a
meet you
guest,
in
you
person.
pulling
Got a
up.
little backstory on Moody here.
Yeah. Yeah. If you a guest and you pulling up to the crib, it's good. You good.
It's all good vibes. Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
that. Now, Moody, tell me where you're from here on this side, though.
So I'm from VA, Northern Virginia, specifically Annandale, and Falls Church. Moved around a little bit. Lived in Alexandria when I was a little bit younger. But for the past few years, I've been in Annandale. Went to Falls Church High School and Annandale High School as well. Yeah, I've been here basically my whole life. Haven't been outside of this area. Born in Fairfax Hospital. You know what I'm saying? Right down the street.
Local.
So, yep, local, extra local.
Tell me about the rap scene in Annandale. I think that you might be the first rapper that
Yeah.
I've interviewed from there. Of course, I got some Northern VA folks, but I don't know about anybody in Annandale.
Yeah, there's a lot of like, local talent, you know what I'm saying? Not a lot of exposure. I mean, there's not a lot of music going on, and everybody kind of keeps it like under wraps. Nobody really tries to take it too far, you know what I'm saying? Or like does stuff like this or enters a versus series, or it doesn't really take it as serious as I would, or you know what I'm saying? But there's definitely some local talent. I would say between Annandale and Alexandria, it's not a far, you know what I'm saying? It's not far apart. So like just in this general area, like we got a lot of artists like my man BKV8, we got Lino, we got, oh, I thought I lost you. All right, BKV8, my man Lino, my man Fuego, Wolfie. We got a lot of talent here. It's just that, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get a little bit more exposure, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, I will extend this offer to Virginia rappers just as much as I would DC and Maryland rappers and artists just in general. I mean, I think that we got talent all over, but I think it's about putting on where you at and also them knowing where the opportunities exist like this, like versus.
Exactly. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get all my peoples on verses, you know what I'm saying? And other platforms like verses, and just, you know what I'm saying, maximize our potential. You know what I'm saying? We got ultimate potential. We're confident. We believe in ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like this is reassurance, like it just
Well,
feels
damn,
good.
I'm glad that it is reassuring to you. And I am excited to see if any artists from that side will definitely put on. Cause I mean, I think that we just gotta uplift the area in general. As long as it's a good song and it's good music, we can't lose with
Yeah,
that, right?
for sure. It's always good music.
So of course, when we won with KYS versus, it was with Bounce. Tell me about Bounce.
Man, that I would say like that would be considered like my first hit. You know what I'm saying? Like my best song. And I feel like with every song that I drop, and you know what I'm saying, I get better with every song. And that was just the epitome of just working, all the hard work I've been putting in, you know what I'm saying, all the different sounds I've messed around with, me putting in work with my producer, my engineer, and you know what I'm saying, BKVA, shout out to him for mixing the song, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, just been working. And bounce just means, it was just a mood that I was in that day, you know what I'm saying. A lot of things have been, it's been a tough time for everybody as far as like with relationships, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people in my life were just people that like didn't really support the vision all the way, you know what I'm saying? And like just hung around for certain reasons, you know what I'm saying? Not the ultimate goal. And I just wanted to keep people around myself that supported the vision all the way through, you know what I'm saying? Not just a little bit. And you know what I'm saying? Balance is just, you got to balance if you don't see it, you know, like,
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know what I'm saying? But it's all love, you know?
Well, of course, Bounce was something that was well received not only by your own personal audience, but by KYS Versus audience. And that could be a lot. Like when you were hearing yourself win, was that inspiring for you? Did you cry? I always ask everybody if they cried because people be
Nah,
crying.
I ain't cry, but it was definitely like, definitely inspiring. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a lot of stuff to be inspired by recently. You know what I'm saying? Just by staying at home and not really doing too much, but or at least working on music. But it's hard to find some inspiration sometimes, and stuff like this. It's like, I bet, you know, I'm doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Like people support me. People see what I'm trying to do, and they appreciate it. You know, and then the fact that I won 5 times is just
It
speaks to that.
sealed the deal, nail in the
Sealed it.
coffin.
Sealed it.
So is
It was
Bounce
awesome.
off of a project or is it just an independent solo?
It's just an independent single. I haven't dropped the actual like project or body of work in like probably like I say a year or two,
Oh,
probably like
wow.
a year I would say. But recently I've just been dropping singles, probably like not more than 10 singles. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just starting to find my rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And starting to find my groove a little bit and my sound a little bit. Starting to get freaky with it a little bit, and then just you know what I'm saying, try to go somewhere. We just going with the flow, and you know what I'm saying. But it sounds good. I love it. Bounce is definitely a lot of people's favorite, especially people close to me too. You know.
Yeah, I can definitely appreciate you taking your time with the work because I think that even artists obviously feel pressured to put out full bodies of work when their fan
Yeah.
base is engaged with one song. They're like, they're about to love everything I'm about to give and things like that. But you can feel a little bit of pressure on your back. Do you intend to put something out maybe this year, especially following up this versus win? Because it's a big thing, I think.
Oh, for sure, for sure, definitely. Like we got big plans as far as music. You know what I'm saying? I definitely want to drop my own project this year, along with maybe a collaboration project with some other artists, some local talent as well, from specifically like my people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I've been really focused on, is just trying to get up with the people that are close to me, because we all have talent, and those collaborations that we already have in the vault. I have multiple songs still in the vault. Not that I don't have any music, but like all those collaborations are going to be on a tape eventually. And it's just, it's a great sound. You know what I'm saying? I'm just super excited for it. Like, I just can't wait for people to hear it.
Well, I'm definitely excited for you in that. And I always offer the opportunity or ask artists, even like, are you open to taking other collaborations? Because Versus is a place for other artists to connect with other artists that are making great moves and great sounds from here. So are you open to collabing?
Yeah, for sure. I actually even been I've been reaching out to some of the people I've been versing on verses.
I knew you'd say
And
that.
people,
I love that.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
no, and
favorite thing to
people,
hear.
now, yeah, and people have been reaching out to me too. Shout out to them. We've been talking, you know what I'm saying, but for sure, I'm definitely open to working with other artists. But right now, I'm kind of want to focus on just getting my projects and my music ready to go, and especially my music with the people that are around me first, you know. But I'm definitely open, you know what I'm saying. I'm definitely getting into a groove as far as being more consistent and putting more work in, and you know what I'm saying, get into the stew more. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, some people out there want to work with me and they hear my sound, and you know what I'm saying, they rock with it. And but I'm open to all that stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely open, you know.
I'm glad to hear that you're open. At the very
Yeah,
least, it's
for
good that you're at least open. Of
sure.
course, with verses, you didn't just win this by yourself. You said that you had people that were surrounding you and probably people that you wanted to shout out. So I will give you that
Yeah.
opportunity to do that.
Nah, for sure. Shout out my mom, dad, shout out the family. I'm sure you heard my
Oh,
grandma,
I
you know what
did.
I'm saying? And my aunties, and you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's a real blessing, you know what I'm saying? Especially to have the support of like literally all my family, supportive and love of all my family, you know. They love me, and they're excited to see what comes, you know. And even my grandma told me this, that, you know what I'm saying, there's not a lot of exciting stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that this was able to bring them joy and to be excited for them, it's fun for them, you know what I'm saying, to be able to hear my name on the radio or my song on the radio, or but I want to keep that excitement going. I want to keep that joy going, you know. So I don't want it to stop here for sure.
I do have to ask. I mean, I think one of the bars had something about like smoking a pound
Yeah, I
or
said
something. So did your parents like kick your ass for that one? I was just
you
curious.
know, nah, I mean, I have a pretty open
Because you
relationship
didn't
with my
curse.
parents.
You didn't curse in the song. I did notice that you didn't curse, but
They
I did
appreciated
catch
that.
that.
They appreciated that. But as far as everything else, like I have a pretty open relationship with my parents. But yeah, I mean, it was definitely, you know, like, oh, you know, because especially my parents don't really hear my music that often, you know, like,
Yeah, I
I
figured.
show them, because I don't release music that often, but like I show them whatever I have unreleased. Like if I'm like, yo, listen to this real quick, da da da. So they're used to it, but it's like, okay, the fact that I didn't curse and they understand the overall message, you know, and what I was
They saw the vision.
trying to get across. They saw the vision, you know. And my parents are open, and I appreciate them for that, you know.
Okay,
They ain't beat
respect.
me
I
with
just
a
had to
belt or nothing
ask.
like that. Don't worry.
I had to ask. I'm like, I hope I didn't get you in trouble with nobody because our parents don't be playing.
Nah, I feel it.
No,
It's all good though. It's all love.
Well, Moody, where can we tap in with you? Where can we say hello to you, hit you for collabs, tell you congratulations, just anything like that?
Right now, on IG, you can follow me at Moody, MOODYLV7. You know, you can follow me on the gram. My Twitter is Moody_Khatib. I'm not really on Twitter as much, but Instagram would be like the main thing. Also, if you want to go ahead and get bounced, it just went on all platforms last night.
Good deal. Yes, sir.
Along with another one of my songs called Sports Center. It's on there as well. So if y'all are listening, go tune in. On Apple Music, it's Moody LV, or on all platforms, it's Moody LV. So not just Moody, it's Moody LV. But everybody call me Moody anyway, so that name don't even matter.
LV with his new single.
New single, 2 songs up there, and I want to eventually put definitely some way more stuff on all platforms this year. You know, rather than just staying on SoundCloud, because you know SoundCloud's cool. I love SoundCloud. I'm still gonna drop all my music on there, but it's time to
level up. You gotta level up. You gotta take it to level 7.
You ready? We ready. We ready.
Well, definitely, Moody. Godspeed to you. Well wishes. Congratulations again on this win. DMV, you can find out more about him on my Instagram story right now. That's at Little Bacon Bear. Make sure you show him some love on his Instagram too. That's Moody LV7. And go to introduce your record to the DMV one time. No. Those are my horns.
First of all, I want to say shout out to you. You're such an inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Bacon Bear, tap in. You know what I'm saying? All y'all upcoming artists that are listening right now and you feel like your song ain't good enough or your song ain't perfect yet, it's good enough. I promise. Put it out, send it, let her hear it, and she gonna rock with you like she rock with me, man. But it's your boy Moody LV, man. Follow me on the gram, Moody LV7. This is Bounce. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and crank that.
Moody, that was really heartfelt. I'm gonna play that on my show sometimes for these local artists. I'm playing that on my show. They're gonna hear that.
And we gotta get an extended version of this interview later down the line too.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. An hour and a half. We gotta talk it up. We gotta chop it up.
He said he want a Gayle King type interview.
I know you got your podcast, but you know what I'm saying? Like